close with me in it. Yeah, bought my head, but it's all good. Hey guys, today we have this gorgeous 2022 Porsche Macan in this Miami blue sitting on GT wheels. This SUV retails for about $60,000 before options. It is the smaller SUV compared to his bigger brother, the Cayenne, and it is the perfect way to get into the Porsche lifestyle. And make sure to stay till the end for my 3 favorite features, plus the one and only Riley ranking. Before this video gets started, I need you to go check out me in my links in the description below. I love checking out cars on the side, but I post all my best content in the links down below. Starting off with the exterior of this car. One, look how cute this key is. It is literally the same color, has the same little gold badge on it compared to the car. Love that. How customizable and cute. Next feature is probably these cute little fenders, world's smallest fenders on the side of an SUV. They just had to stick them there, right? Couldn't connect them to the hood, I guess. Next, this hood is massive when you lift it up. Oh my gosh. But the headlights stay in place, so it kind of looks like a little bug staring at you all weird. Into the headlights, you have the little Porsche engraved in there, just in case you didn't know that you still had a Porsche after that gleaming gold badge sitting there staring you in the face. We do have some active air vents in the front for better aerodynamics and cooling for the engine and such. And then we have this huge radar sensor, which is honestly nicely hidden compared to some of the cars on the road today. I love the aesthetics of it. I love when the lights light up. Everything is nice and sleek and just in your face. It is so cute. Moving on to the back of this Macan, we have this awesome tail light. I like the clear feature. It's not a feature, it's an option. Okay, anyways. Usually it's just all red, blends in with like every other car on the road, but this is cool. It's white, makes it look a lot brighter in red. We have the trunk button right here under this little windshield wiper. Usually it's down here. I kind of like that it's right there because I mean you don't gotta go bending over all the time for it. Into the trunk area. I mean, look how roomy it is. If it's a whole me, like, what the heck? This is so big. We have a 12 volt over here if you want to plug anything in. And one of my favorite features about this trunk area, this middle seat goes all the way down. So if you want to take some 2x4s or something home, you surely can. We have an air compressor over here under this panel. We have battery over here. So whenever you need to jump your Porsche, you literally got to put the butt of the car up to somebody else's front of their car. We have spare tire under here. And we have the trunk button closey things. We have regular trunk close and trunk and lock. Let's see if it'll close with me in it. Yeah, bought my head, but it's all good. And here's a quick look at the engine bay. It's a little dirty, but it's okay. So you can see what I mean about when the whole hood is lifted up and it's just a big giant piece, but they leave your little bug eyes to look at you while, you know, you're doing your maintenance or whatever. Another cool thing is since your air vent is over here, you have your little holes in the hood for better cooling. But if you were to option a different engine and have your air cooler over here, they would probably take those off and put the little covers on over there. Fun fact. So the Macan starts off as a 4-cylinder turbo and it is all-wheel drive. And then we have 2 latches, which is I've never seen before. But it's really easy to open from the front, unlike most cars where you have to go searching for the little latch hook. And then no matter which one you get, you are always gonna have this huge hood. Moving on to the interior and some bits and pieces in here. This car has a feature called Audio Pilot, which adjusts your volume based on your driving speed. Like, how cool is that? Another super cool feature that I don't know if I've ever seen. You can do heated seats, right? Cooled seats, of course, or literally both at the same time. Like, what the heck? And they seriously work at the same time. It's so weird. Another little hidden Easter egg, which you probably wouldn't know unless you ever pulled this thing up. There's a little 12 volt right there, and that just clips down. We have an official Porsche pin that is too expensive for no reason. It is full carbon fiber and pretty heavy. There's a little spot in your glove box where you can put that when you're not signing official Porsche documents. And then the little armrest moves back and forth. I don't really know what that would be needed for. Covers up your cup holders completely, but it does it in case you wanted to do it. Also, if you ever need to see anything in this car, there is so many ways to turn on the lights. So we have this light right here, this light, this full light turns on. We have the back lights. We have double lights right here. So it gets pretty bright in here at nighttime, I'll tell you that. Moving on, we have a little secret hidden compartment, which you would never know if I didn't just tell you, I swear, because I didn't know. It's right here underneath your seat. Anything you want to put in there, anything you might need to hide. Another super cool feature is this little spot where your key usually goes. In honor of Le Mans, they did that, and I'm going to show you how it works in just a second. So Porsche actually stuck that ignition switch on the left side of the steering wheel in honor of the 24 hours of Le Mans for that split second that those racers needed that little head start on the race. So in Le Mans, they start on the other side of the track, run to their car, buckle in really quick, start their ignition, take off. So I'm going to do that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving on. We're into the back seat of the Macan now. Let's hop on in here. So as you can see, it is pretty spacious back here. I mean, I have a lot of room to move around. I'm 5'3" and I'm not even like knees to the seat or anything. Also, I love these deep pockets back here. Most cars literally just have them like halfway or none at all, and it's nice if you want something bigger back there. We have our own climate back here to make it just a couple degrees warmer or a couple degrees cooler than the temperature at the front of the car. We have heated seats as well, and then we have some fast USB chargers, which is really nice because most things are turning to USB-C now. And we have the middle center console here for your cup holders. And also, fun fact, your button to move this middle part all the way down is also right there. Spacious. Now, let's give it a listen. That sounds pretty freaking good. I love how the little gurgles and pops. It's so cute. Now, when you change it from comfort mode to sport mode, the valves on the left side actually open. Now, driving off in the Porsche Macan, seeing how it drives a little bit. We do have 21-inch rims on this car, so the tires are a little bit bigger. Keeps it a little bit more stable and planted, especially what you need for an SUV. It feels really good around tight corners and such. I mean, it feels very planted and like stable. First feature I like is the bliss feature, which I haven't had on a lot of cars prior to this. I like that only I can see it, which is honestly a weird feature. The passengers don't get to see that little orange light when somebody's in your blind spot or anything like that. Next, moving on, we have the world's most complicated windshield wipers. There's like a ton of controls on here. When it starts to sprinkle, just crank them up because I don't know. There's a lot going on there. So then we have this little phone spot, but that's kind of like the only spot that your phone can go unless you're gonna stick it in the cup holder. I mean, I really like this car. It's super planted. It's super nice. I would have it any day. What is this guy doing? In the middle of the road. Okay. Yeah. I would keep this car. I love it. I am a huge SUV girl, so this is right up my alley. It's super nice. The quality's nice. I really like the bolstery seats, and I really like the leather on them. It's like not too hot when you sit in it or anything. And I mean, yeah, this car is like super great, especially for the price point. Now it's time for my favorite features and Riley ranking. Starting off with my favorite features about the Porsche Macan is number 1, the hold feature. So when you're pulling up to a stoplight or a stop sign, you can press in on the brake pedal just a little bit, and hold will pop up in your gauge cluster, leaving you to not have to leave your foot on the brake like everybody else. Next, I feel like the sunshade is honestly one of my favorite features because it gets hot down in here in Florida, and you don't have to put your car in the garage to keep it cool in here. There is a significant difference from when the shade is open to when it is not. My favorite feature about the infotainment, it is just so nice. Like, look at these high quality, literally metal buttons. It's just so sleek, pushed in there. Everything just works as you press it. Some cars have literal crap infotainment, but this one is so high quality and such a nice screen. And Apple CarPlay connects instantly. Another nice thing about this infotainment area is these nice haptic buttons. Yes, they're piano black and gets super, super fingerprinty, but it's super nice, it's sleek, it's elegant, and I love these. It's just so easy. And also there is a little sync feature if you want to have the same as your pal over here. And also I have a bonus feature, and it is the beautiful color of this vehicle. Like, it turns some heads on the road for sure, and I would own it over any color any day. And my Riley ranking, 1 out of 10 for this car, is probably a 9 because this takes premium fuel and I would not want to pay that all the time. It gets good miles to the gallon, but still, I mean, it's pretty expensive nowadays. So, but it is beautiful, it is elegant, it is sleek, and it is an amazing car for the price point. That's for sure. And if you thought this car was cool, you've got to go check out the other ones I have reviewed. Starting off with the bits and pieces, no, hold on. In the description, in my socials, in the description, blue, sitting on these amazing, I don't like that. Why did I say that? It's bigger brother. That was good until I didn't know what to say after that.